That lower curvature of your spine, feet planted firmly on the ground, resting your hands in your lap, and just breathe. Breathe with all of your chest and feel the movements and feel the contours, how the body is always in a state of obeying whatever you command it. As you breathe, it instinctively knows what to do. Although consciously we have not a clue of all of the amazing things that are happening beneath the surface. And feel the sense of gratitude that you are supported by all of creation. Not just some of the time when you think to express gratitude and appreciation, but every single moment of the day. In this instance, as you sit, as you position yourself, there's so much to be grateful and thankful for. Eyes to see, ears to hear, the sense of touch, to be able to touch, to feel, a nose to smell, the beautiful fragrances, the fragrant smell of a rose, to a new car smell, or even the fragrant essence of incense. Beyond our senses, we have every organ, action, and function that all works together as one, working on one accord to support you to not only survive from one moment to the next, but to be able to thrive. Limbs in which to move about, feet, legs, arms, to go about your daily tasks. Further and further you go down deep into the layers beneath the skin and the fascia, the muscles, and every other component. There's our whole skeletal structure. The one component that I find just incredibly amazing, one of those things in which you don't quite really grasp the impact of it until there's a point where you're experiencing some discomfort or some pain within your spine or your back, to know that it affects every single part of you. Every minute movement is connected and firmly rooted within your spine. From that of your chest to your extremities, it is all connected. So the very fact that we have a spine, you have a skeletal structure and bones that enable us to be able to breathe, supporting us within that function. To fully inhale, feeling into the expansion, and from a space from within, it feels as if we can take in so much air. And even though there are these barriers of our ribs and other supporting structures, how at the same time it could feel as if there's just unbridled freedom within that space to just inhale and to exhale. So very grateful. Even deeper, taking it up to the crown of your head, the ability to breathe without knowing how to breathe consciously is just something that happens. To be able to think, analyze, And even in that same respect, to be able to sit in the silence and disconnect. At times, it can prove in itself a challenging task with the busy mind. But through the practice of beginning again and again and again, it is a practice that can become more refined and become a place and a space for respite, for a reprieve, a space to exhale from all the outside stimuli, all of the urges and pressures to constantly be in a state of doing, 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 and to be able to retreat to a space where you can just be who you naturally, innately are, and that is a being. And into our more conscious areas, we always have the ability to choose. Even in those moments and spaces when it feels as if there is no choice, there is always a choice. There are times when life can seem as if it's happening to us. We are not captive to the myriad of thoughts that we have. You have thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. You have a mind, but you are not your mind. You are the front runner. You are at the helm. You have the ability to choose the thoughts that you'll entertain and to choose the ones that you allow to go by the wayside. Beyond the appearance of what appears to be fixed and solid, there is a truth of who you are. You are none of the things that you see. You are none of the things that the world leads you to believe you are. Whatever that is, you are far greater, far more, far more powerful by the very nature of who you are at your core. A strong emanating power that goes beyond the breath. It's that essence, that light, frequency, the very thing that animates you, in which your very illumination of your personality, that uniqueness, and the fact that there is no other. And each and every one of us has come here to be our own unique expression, not limited by conditions and circumstances, but fully expanded, ever growing, ever evolving, ever experiencing life and more life in various different ways in which you feel passionate and exciting about. There are no limits. Despite what appears to be ceilings and peaks and caps, there are no limits. Not even the sky is an actual limit. As you are outside and you look up into the heavens, visualizing different shades of blue depending on the particular day, and beyond that, there are galaxies and other solar systems and just an infinitude of distant, vast space. So when it is said that the sky is the limit, there's so much more, so much that is imperceivable with our vision, so much that takes place and is available outside of what we're able to experience and observe with our senses. The very thing that taps us into these other realms that we can't objectively experience with our hands or sight or hearing can all be accessed through our imagination. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to take the very urges and the inspirations that you get from within to freely explore these different places and spaces through the lens of your imagination. And if you can imagine, if you can visualize, if you can feel, it means it already exists in creation. The process of manifestation is just bringing it into visible form so that it can be something that you can observe with your senses. But any and everything that you could ever possibly want exists, infinite possibilities, all exists within the field of source. It is already coexisting with us, much like being in the dark and not being able to see all of the different options, or having a plethora or a vast spread of various different foods from different cultures and different types of regions to choose from, and having that space in this room dark, with the table being so long and so big and vast that you can't see all of the different options that you have to choose from. But right in front of you, what you can see is just a limited space. It doesn't extend all into all the possibilities that you have. And so by tapping into your imagination and allow yourself to explore these various different things beyond the sensorium, it really gives you access to make and to tap into those things and to bring it, make it visible, to bring it into form for you. As you feel, as you breathe, as you sit in the silence, open yourself up to receive all the many things that is seeking you. One interesting thing that I came across was that the very things that whisper to us, the very whispers of our dreams that we see glimpses of, that we get hints through various different visions and dreams and just inspirations that constantly are speaking to us, are all seeking you. What we are seeking is seeking us. Sometimes that requires for us to just be open to receive. I am receiving. I am receiving now. I am receiving all the wealth that the universe has for me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever you can conceive in your mind's eye already exists. The more you feel, the more you envision, have a state of gratitude for it as if it is already happening now, the faster, the more rapid it brings it into the light of your awareness, so that the very thing that was once hidden can now be seen. Sit and allow yourself to just let go with every exhale. Inhaling more light, breathing, feeling into the breath, fully occupying your physical space, filling into all of the nooks and crannies, noticing any thoughts that pass over the horizon of your mind's eye, observing and noticing them, but not attaching to them. Focus your awareness within that third eye, that space in between your eyebrows, and just kind of concentrate within that space as you breathe, allowing yourself to relax and to let go, releasing any tension from your face or any other spaces within your body. Allowing yourself to just let go. Let go of composure, let go of Having yourself cool, calm, and collected, and just allow yourself to just be. Reconnect with who you really are. Tap into that expansion. Be open to receive. Open to receive. And if you find yourself or your mind drifting, just continue to bring it back to that space. Feeling, breathing, releasing, and just tapping into that energy that whatever it is that you're seeking is already done. It's already available to you. It's already here now. I am receiving. I am receiving now. I am receiving all the wealth the universe has for me now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And for wealth, it goes beyond monetary funds, a wealth of life, a wealth of knowledge, insights, joy, gratitude, happiness, freedom, all of those things. A wealth is just another word for abundance. I am receiving, I am receiving, I am receiving all that the universe has for me now. And now, because in the space, in the field of source, there is only now. Time is but an illusion. Everything is always happening now. And that is why things can happen instantaneously. The time that we associate for things to take to come about is all but an illusion. And that's where you have miracles instantaneous. What you are seeking is seeking you, and it is already happening now. Be open to receive what is seeking, what is coming towards you, for you to have a wealth, an abundance of all the things that you desire so that you can live life more abundantly. In the next few seconds, you're going to hear a set of chimes that's going to support you to go deeper into practice. Continue to rest, to breathe, begin again, releasing, and having an openness to receive. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale. Once again, only on this exhale, just allow it to slowly release. Feel into gratitude, knowing that beyond all of the seeming things that can feel as if they're not coming together the way that you'd like to, there are so many blessings. There are so many things to be grateful for. From opening your eyes in the morning, from being able to move around and savor and enjoy food, to see a beautiful sunset, that just by focusing on the various different things that we oftentimes take for granted, it is provides a force of an energy that can turn around those feelings. I'm going to revisit the intention for the practice. I am receiving. I am receiving now. I am receiving all the wealth the universe has for me now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Remember to be open, to pause and breathe when it feels heavy, when it feels tense, and know that you are more powerful than you know, more powerful for any situations and circumstances, and to just tap into your imagination to feel the freedom, the expansiveness that is always available to you. I would like to extend my gratitude and appreciation. I am truly, truly grateful for you. And I would like for you to extend that same gratitude and appreciation for yourself and know that you're doing amazing. Float your eyes open and welcome back. Have a good one.
Thank you. And you
You're
too.
welcome. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.